All right, so we got more breaking news in the NBA, and this is going over west to the Los Angeles Lakers. So Anthony Davis, star forward from the LA Lakers, will be reevaluated in 2 to 3 weeks after suffering a calf strain. And this is reported, this is confirmed. So we saw within a day or two ago, Anthony Davis fell down after the Denver Nuggets game. And within that, it was a calf strain. Some fans and media, there were kind of tendencies of going around and thinking it could have been possibly an Achilles tear, which is not the case to be. So we all thought this could have been potentially like a replica of a Kevin Durant scenario. But this is good news if you're the Lakers, that Anthony Davis is not going to be out for the whole season with an season injury. But that's not the case. So on the positive note, the Lakers can wait a month or so without Anthony Davis, and they can bring him back towards the later part of the season and then entering the playoffs. Now, this actually is a good thing for LeBron James's MVP case and chances. He's been pretty much top 2 anyways in MVP. Now, if he can get the Lakers pretty much to finish the top 2, top 3 seed in the Western Conference, then basically within that, they're going to give LeBron that narrative anyways. But not to divert too much into that scenario. With Anthony Davis, we have to check a little more into him. Kyle Kuzma, I fully expect to fill in that starting position. So you're going to run with Dennis Schroeder at your 1. At your 2, you're going to have KCP as usual, LeBron at the 3, Kuzma at the 4, and Marc Gasol at the 5. And that's bad for the LA Lakers defensively because Anthony Davis is one of the best defenders in the league. He's out of there. And now if you're replacing Kuzma with a backcourt of him and Marc Gasol, that's going to be very suspect for the Lakers defense down low. And they don't have any true defensive anchors because you got Montrezl Harrell, who's around 6'8", coming off the bench. So if you're the Lakers, you may want to make an interior move via free agency by maybe try to bring in Rondae Hollis-Jefferson. If not him, they may have to go for a trade. See if you can bring back JaVale McGee or another defensive anchor because that's not going to let it fly. You may see LeBron James maybe play the 4 at more times when it comes down to the rotations. Frank Vogel is very good when it comes to switching up rotations, making pieces fit with roles. So I'm not too worried about that. But for LeBron James being 36 years of age, even though he is the greatest player in the world, he needs to have a star player by him. And with AD pretty much going to be out for a month or so, I'm not saying it's too much for LeBron, but ideally you don't want that to happen. So Kuzma is going to have to step it up. Same thing with Dennis Schroeder. He's going to have to be second leading scorer within the LA Lakers on their team. But the bad thing is defensively for them. I know a lot of teams are going to take him down low and pound LeBron James as much, but I don't know. We'll see. The Lakers right now are second in the Western Conference, trailing 1 game behind the Utah Jazz. So we have to take it step by step. But let me know what you guys think about this, and we'll cover a little more deeper into the next topic.